Hi, I'm Bill Mooney, the Great Outdoor Provision Company in Charlotte. Today we're going to talk about some safety gear that you want to have above and beyond your kayak or your canoe that you just purchased, and of course your trusty paddle. There's a personal flotation device, or PFD. This happens to be a Type 3 PFD. It's worn like a vest, and it will allow you all freedom of motion to paddle without any irritation, but it will float you in the case of a capsize. On hybrid boats or sea kayaks, you can also use a paddle float to re-enter the boat. This is a foam block type paddle float, and then we have an inflatable bladder type. When you capsize and you're in the water, you can take the paddle float and place it over your blade. You take the other end of the paddle, bring it up under your deck rigging, across the deck, and now I have an outrigger 90 degrees to the boat, which will stabilize the boat. The boat will be full of water in the cockpit area, but the ends will not be, and it will be buoyant. On every PFD, you should have a whistle. The reason for the whistle is for safety. Kayakers and canoeists generally use one blast to get to say, hey, I need your attention, take a look at me, or hey, boat that's coming towards me, I'm here, don't hit me. 2 blasts means let's get together, and 3 blasts says I'm in trouble. If you're going to paddle at night, you're going to need a flashlight. This is a waterproof flashlight. It is a Coast Guard requirement on the coast, and some inland laws also require that you have lights. And for paddle sports, this is your running light. If you're paddling on the coast, you're also expected to have at least 3 day-night signaling devices. These are aerial flares. Particularly if you're going to paddle moving water or you're going to be playing in the surf zone, we recommend a throw bag. There's about 50 feet of rope in this throw bag, and it's very easy to send a line out to someone who's in trouble. You never know when you might need a first aid kit. Just a basic one that usually will do. You want to keep that in a waterproof container. Having a chart or a map of the area that you're going to be paddling is a good idea in a waterproof case if it's not printed on waterproof paper. And either marine compass or a backpacker's compass will help you stay on course. Even though today is a beautiful day, before we set out, one thing that we would want to do is check the weather forecast and see if there's going to be pop-up thunderstorms this afternoon.
Disturbances will approach from the north Wednesday and begin Saturday, but neither will make little southward progress.
Those broadcast at any time while you're on the water if you have a weather radio, or in this case a VHF radio with the weather band. The only addition that I would have is before you head out, make sure someone knows where you're going, where you're launching from, that they have some description of your car along with the license number. This is called a float plan. It can be oral or it can be written. My preference is to write it. So anyway, I think if you plan ahead, you have the right gear, you're going to have a safe time on the water. It should be an enjoyable, fun experience.